If you earn more money in the UK, do you actually take home less? A lot of people genuinely believe, like if they go from £50,000 to £1,000, suddenly they are losing money because of tax. That sounds insane, but also kind of believable. So let's clear this up once and for all, because the UK tax system isn't fair in the way people think. It's worse in a completely different way. Here's the biggest mistake people make. They think your entire salary gets taxed at one rate, and that's not how it works. The UK uses something called a progressive tax system, which means your income is divided into chunks, and each chunk is taxed differently. So earning more money never makes you poorer. It just means the extra money gets taxed at a higher rate. First, everyone gets something called a personal allowance. Right now, that's £12,570. You pay zero tax on this. So if you earn £12,570 or less, you literally pay no income tax. That's the only time the system feels generous. After that, your income goes into different band. Here's how it works. From £12,571 to £50,270, you're taxed at 20%. From £50,271 to £125,140, you're taxed at 40%. And above £125,000, you're taxed at 45%. But again, this does not apply to your whole salary, only the portion inside each band. Let's say you earn £60,000. Here's what actually happened. The first £12,570, you're taxed at 0%. So £0 tax. Next £37,700, you're taxed at 20%, and that's about £7,540. Remaining £9,730, you're taxed at 40%. That's about £3,892. So your total income tax is roughly £11,432. Not 40% of 60, not 40% of £60,000. Not even close. So no, earning more money does not punish you. Now here's where it gets interesting. Income tax is the only part of the story. You also pay national insurance, which is roughly another 8% to 12% depending on your income. This is why your pay slip feels like it's been attacked, because it has. Now let's talk about something most people don't know. If you earn over £100,000, you start losing your tax-free allowance, and by the time you hit 1,025, and by the time you hit £125,140, you lose it completely, which means you're effectively paying a tax rate that can feel like 60% plus on that portion. This is one of the weirdest part of the UK system. You work harder, earn more, and suddenly the system gets aggressively interested in your money. All of this is handled by HM Revenue and Customs. They don't miss. Trust me. Now here's what smart people do. They don't just earn money, they structure it. They use ISAs to invest tax-free. They contribute to pensions to reduce taxable income. They use salary sacrifice schemes. If self-employed, they claim legitimate expenses. Same country, same rules, different outcomes. So here's the truth. The UK tax system isn't designed to confuse you, but it definitely doesn't try very hard to help you understand it either. And once you understand how it works, you stop fearing it and start working around it. Because the difference between struggling and building wealth in the UK isn't just about how much you earn, it's how well you understand what happens after you earn it.